The Sussexes resorted to their favorite trick that has worked well almost every time they spread the word through their people that they would agree to go to Sandringham for Christmas, but that the king had not yet invited them. In the case of the birthday phone call from Harry to the king, this technique worked. Will it work now? The favorite ploy did fail the dukes once, though. Remember when they announced that they had been invited to a state banquet attended by all the dignitaries of the Queen's farewell? That time the reception didn't work and they weren't allowed to attend. It was a bust. But Dad had nowhere to go to congratulate Harry on his 75th birthday. He had to pick up the phone and communicate despite his busy schedule. Now Harry and Meghan's camp is actively spreading the word again that they will accept an invitation to the traditional Christmas gathering of the royal family at Sandringham. The Dukes have refused to attend it since 2018 and suddenly. But so far the Pope, the King, has not invited them. Friends of the Sussexes have been vocal. In the Sunday Times, I can't imagine the Sussexes turning down an invitation to spend time with His Majesty. There have been no holiday invitations yet, and for the last 5 years you could easily imagine it. Why has it become difficult this year? Buckingham Palace refuses to comment on these statements. The phone conversation, which probably even involved Meghan and the kids, ended positively and father and son agreed to call again. But to fix the relationship on this positive note was not possible. All the newspapers are already quoting another libel on the royal family, written by the mouthpiece of the Sussex, Omid Scobie, for Harry and Meghan. This is an unwelcome reversal of the plot they have been given to understand that not only in Britain, but also in America, the public does not approve of the endless attacks on the royal family. The topic had burned out and no one was interested in it anymore. The Sussexes have even tried to disassociate themselves from their mouthpiece, but it's not working. Scobie promised in-depth research based on information that the royal family would be embarrassed for. Such information could only be provided by one man. Attempts to build bridges with the royal by his son and daughter-in-law have been dubbed love bombing. Meghan Markle reportedly kept in touch with the king and gave him news and photos of the grandchildren. In the book, Scobie notes that she is ready for her children to be more connected to their grandfather, the king. Royal insiders find the Duke's reconciliation strategy audits so strange to behave so badly. Demand an apology and an admission of guilt, to no avail, I might add, from the family. And now suggest they should just waltz back in and let bygones be bygones. If only someone would be kind enough to invite them. It begs the question, why now? Does it have something to do with the fact that some of their commercial deals, such as Spotify, have failed and they've been the object of ridicule in the US on shows like South Park and Family Guy? In my opinion, it's more bizarretto trying to make peace with your father and family with one hand, and with the other hand to continue with the bombastic exposed through the mouth of Omid's friend. It's just not logical. It's hard to imagine the company coming together around the same Christmas table at Sandringham. The contradictions between Harry and William are not resolved. Everyone in the family knows that every word spoken privately, but in the presence of the Dukes, will see millions of copies in paperback. So everyone at the table will simply remain silent. Yeah, it's a relaxed atmosphere. That's from our point of view. And Charles is the king. He's very upset about the continuation of the family soap opera he's been dragged into by an American actress. He would like his reign to be remembered for serious accomplishments, but for now the family dynamics overshadow everything else. So yes, he might indeed invite the Sussexes to Sandringham for Christmas, or won't he? Write a comment, subscribe to the channel's news, and support the article with a like.